Good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Corey Duke.
And I'm Justin Fisher. Here's a look at some of today's top stories from 2 News Oklahoma. Police arresting a man they suspect in the deaths of 2 local women. TPD says Terrell Brooks was taken into custody and questioned by homicide investigators overnight. Tulsa police say Brooks was arrested for 2 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of Elizabeth Dillard and Star Rainbow Dancer. The story is still developing. And 2 armed robberies and carjackings happening overnight. The first happened just before midnight near 16th and 128th East Avenue. Police say the victim was approached by 2 young people, threatened with a gun. The suspects then took off in that victim's gray SUV. Then about an hour later, another right down the road off of 29th Place and 132nd East Avenue. Officers say they were given a similar story in that incident, and this time the first stolen vehicle was left at the scene. No one was hurt in any of these instances.
The Cherokee Nation joining several other tribes to defend the Supreme Court's McGirt ruling. That ruling determines since a large part of eastern Oklahoma remains a Native American reservation, the federal government and tribal law enforcement have jurisdiction over significant crimes involving tribal members in Indian country. The Cherokee Nation with the Chickasaw, Choctaw, Muskogee, and Seminole Nations filed an amicus brief on Monday. The tribes say it outlines inaccuracies in the state's claims around legal jurisdiction and tribal sovereignty. The U.S. Supreme Court is set to hear arguments later this month in a Tulsa County child neglect case.
Let's take some time to get over to meteorologist Annie Brown for a look at that Tuesday forecast. Annie.
Fog is burning off. Temperatures warming up. Winds out of the southwest. We'll see periodic gusts upward of about 25 miles per hour. We do have showers later on tonight. Marginal risk of severe weather. Damaging straight line winds is the main concern. Tomorrow, 67, then cooling into the 60s by Thursday and Friday. Corey and Justin.
All right, Annie, thank you. That's a look at some of the stories making headlines today. Be sure to stick with 2 News Oklahoma for updates all throughout the day. Have a good one.